right, so picnics can be romantic. They can also be fun for families or with a group of friends.
But before you pack everything up to Dine Outdoors, you have to be prepared. So New York and New Jersey caterer Diane Hendricks joining us with some tasty ideas for National Picnic Day.
A bubble fail.
Oh no,
Sorry.
epic fail.
They're all over me. So let's talk about this. This is lovely, by the way.
Yeah.
Great little setup you have
Thank
here.
you.
So let's talk about picnics and kind of this whole new vibe that people have, because it's not just a blanket anymore.
No, it isn't. I mean, it's so much fun to just get outside and eat outside, and
Yeah.
Nice, Hazel.
And it's not difficult. So I mean, it takes a little time. These are my grazing boxes, which I think are really fun.
I love it.
It's really fun. It takes a little time, but you can do it the day before, or even 2 days before, and just stick them in the fridge. The key thing is that you prepare things that taste good cold.
Right, right.
So, you don't want something that if it's going to come to room temperature. So I even have filet mignon steak bites.
I
though,
love it.
Wow.
With some blue cheese and some chicken and mini crab cakes and shrimp
What?
cocktail. Yeah, you can elevate it. And what I love about these boxes is they're just, I got
Look
these
at
at
this
like,
snack.
It's
like a
Home
fishing.
Depot.
I was gonna say this is like a fishing
Yeah.
tackle box.
Oh, M&M's. I'll just
There you
have
go.
to take it.
So there's just so many things you can do. So
love
the
it.
most popular items that, after I did a little research, are pasta salads.
Okay.
And that's an orzo salad with a California walnut pesto that's delicious
I love
and good
this.
for you too, so yummy. Chips and dip or pita and hummus. And watermelon. So those are kind of like 3 of the most popular. And deviled eggs, which I thought was kind of cool. So what I do with the deviled eggs is I make them, cut them in half, and then here, Dan, you can do that. And there's a hole, you just cut a hole in the zip bag
In a
when you
Ziploc
get
bag,
to the
right?
picnic.
Okay.
And then you can just pipe your deviled egg right into the deviled eggs.
Look at
and
this,
it's an easy
huh?
way to keep it nice and neat.
But you have kind of a checklist, right?
Yeah, there's a checklist. I mean, a hat, definitely.
Right.
And
Block the
sunscreen.
sun. Okay.
Games. I brought some badminton and some dominoes and some frisbees and stuff. Some wine, of course. And
Of
you
course,
gotta love
that's a
wine.
must-have.
Yes.
Oh, there's the whole list you have on the
Oh
screen
yeah,
there.
yeah. There's, preferably checkered, I said, because that's kind of fun. And then, napkins, cloth or paper napkins. Definitely a bag for garbage.
Okay.
And these are paper towels that can be reused. And then
Not my
I also
finest
like
work here, Diane. Sorry.
You're doing good. You didn't have to do
Good
them all,
job,
but that's
Dan.
good. You guys want to try something? I know Hazel's hungry. But it's
yeah.
really so
Always.
much fun to have a picnic. I mean,
What's
whether
that?
it's on the beach, that's a buffalo chicken bites, and there's blue cheese. Whether it's on
What's
the beach
this?
or at a concert, those are mini crab cakes. They're delicious.
Okay. There you go.
You don't have to go this crazy. You can do peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, whatever you like. But it's really fun. A nice romantic picnic for a couple of people. And I did a party for 3 here. And then I have Noble Vines, which is a great wine too.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun, and these boxes are very easy to make, and they're so portable. If you see that green cooler right there,
Yeah.
Okay.
all of these, every single thing that we're eating here fits in that cooler.
Everything?
Everything, all of these, the watermelon, the hummus, the
was in
pasta, all fits in this.
Wow.
So it makes it a little easier, and that's a really cute little cooler that you can use too.
Look at this nice. This is all insulated. I love this.
Yep, and you definitely need ice.
Yeah.
So I like to put my ice in a bag that is inside of a bag. So in a Ziploc bag inside of a cooler.
Yeah.
So it keeps it colder longer. So there's just so many things you can do, and picnics are fun.
There's so many different things, and to elevate it too, it's like you bring a little pillow, all these different items too that kind of elevate the experience, because this is a great little date.
Yeah, it's definitely a great
Right?
date. You want to try the hummus? I love having
Well,
pita
I
too.
have my eye on this charcuterie box over here.
This one here.
Look at
See,
that.
what I love about this is you can find
Look at
other
this, huh?
other items like this. Because what did you say? You could get this at a hardware store?
I got this at a hardware store. They're like $3. I have them in all different shapes and sizes. So I did all the pickled stuff together so that none of that kind of seeps in. Crackers all together. The vegetables, I always have to have vegetables because I'm a registered dietitian, so we
Right.
need that. And those
at
walnut, those are to die for. They're
This one's
caramel,
got some weight
honey,
to this. Feel this plate here.
caramel,
Oh, geez.
honey walnut bars. They're really good.
But easy transport is probably the most important
I
thing,
think
too.
the easy transport and just getting outside, dining outside, everything tastes better when you eat outside, don't you think?
I do.
So yeah, you want to try the pesto? It's so good.
How you
Whether
keep
I'm inside or outside, everything tastes good.
You want me to try this?
Yeah, give a shot at that. Your
I need-
plates are here. So here I used a little napkin ring and
Look
your
at
own little
this,
plates.
Diane. Huh?
Party of 3.
But you're right, though. Having the ice, though, and keeping things cool is so important because obviously you
It
don't want
is.
things to spoil.
Yep, and you want these too. Ice packs. Definitely
Yeah.
have ice packs, and you also don't want to worry about. You want things that aren't going to cause like illness, foodborne illness, or anything. So,
Right. Okay.
like even all the dairy stuff has to stay in with the ice packs.
Right.
Okay, I don't think we're ever going to leave this spot.
I
Well,
know.
once you're down, you can't get up.
No, you can't.
That's it. That's the problem, Diane.
Diane, this is a great picnic.
Yes, and definitely try this too-fine pita, because my friend Karen owns the company, and it's really good. Have you had it before?
No.
That
Oh
pita?
my God, yeah, it's so good. You have?
I have. That's a good one.
Yeah,
I'm
so they're
picking
really
it with you.
Yeah.
Look at this. Though. This is like
Yes.
sustainable.
And I didn't, exactly, I did everything sustainable, and I didn't want to bring like flatware because you have to wash it.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like this,
Just
all this
easier to
stuff can
toss
be,
it.
and it all is recyclable. So I kind of,
it's
you
great
want to
for
kind
the
of think in
environment.
terms of the environment as well.
I love this. And you know, I'm glad you got everything. Games, bubbles, wine, because we're here for the rest of the show.
I know, and it's so much fun. So we
Once you're
definitely.
down-
I can't get up.
Yeah,
we
that's
were all
it.
talking about that.
Happy
now.
National
We're
Picnic
down here
Day,
now.
everyone.
Great stuff, Diane. Awesome,
Thank
awesome,
you.
awesome. Now, the good thing is that when you have a kid, how do you keep them on the blanket? Like, Olivia's going to be that over there.
You know what's
and I'll
great
be
about that, too?
Crawling together.
Oh,
And she would love putting these together.
Yes.
Putting the little things in the compartment.
It's fun to make them together, and this. You see how I have a blanket with this on top of
Like a
it? So
tablecloth
this is
almost?
it's one of those. I mean, it's
Waterproof.
not the softest thing, but you can just wipe it down when you're done,
Right.
or just roll it up and stick it in the picnic basket. When
I
you're done.
love it.
Great ideas.
I love
Yeah,
everything
so
you've
there's so
done.
much fun
Thank you,
stuff that you
Diane.
can do. Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, thank
Happy
you.
National Picnic Day.
We're here
As
for
I
the rest of the
continue to
hour,
eat.
guys.
They're gonna be
Because
right
we
here.
can't get up.
They're gonna work from here.
That's it.